Gun control and the fall of American society. Well, it's been interesting. I made my one video on the assault weapons ban, and then I made another one on New York State where I kind of got into political issues there. And they're using like New York and California as a model of how they want to shape this whole country, which even though on TV and on the news they say the majority of Americans support gun control and want stronger laws and believe in this, from the behavior of people around me, I find it hard to believe, considering that every place that sells ammunition from .22 to, paintball pellets is sold out throughout the whole damn country, and that's not just locally. I've sent, and I want to thank all the YouTube people that I sent emails to. I sent them to about 10 different individuals spread out all over the U.S. And just people, some I communicate with a lot, some I just see their videos and know they're into guns and shooting sports, pretty heavy. And I asked them all the same question, and this whole thing of gun control and the way our society is, it's scary, because it's not so much the guns or the ban, it's how people react. That's the frightening part. It has nothing to do with any new laws passed, because really they haven't passed any laws. They're talking about it, okay? Sensible thing to do is contact your local elected representative. I mean, is the right legal thing to do, and very calmly state to them, I don't believe, just state to them what you believe. If you don't want gun control or any more laws, say so. If you think there should be more laws and all guns should be banned, well, go right the hell ahead and say that. Okay, say whatever you want. Okay, but do it right. This scare tactics, panic, people don't listen to what the hell is going on or pay attention. The president come out and said, oh, I'm going to use whatever, legislative order, whatever it is there, the powers, that he can just sign something into law. Okay, well, in reality, when the analysts come out, there's really nothing he can do per se as to outlaw something or confiscate something. All he did was sign into law a bunch of bull that allows money to be spent in schools a different way, federal money, and something to do with law enforcement. It isn't clear. You can't get a clear answer or any finite thing on it, because who knows? It's all a show. And the way people react, you have two extremes. You have people that say they're liberal and anti-gun and don't believe anybody should have a gun, and jump around, scream and yell that there's absolutely no purpose anyone should have a semi-automatic rifle. They're not a soldier, they're not this, they're not that. And then you have people that, that disagree with that. And we'll use the one point at work, when at noon he signed in executive order. The executive orders, executive powers. He signed the executive orders at around noon at lunchtime. Started a big ruckus in the break room. One guy said, I got a gun, I can, and then the other guy said, what are you, a soldier? Why do you need a semi-automatic weapon with a 30-round clip? Well, if you look at the original ideology behind this country, if you're a citizen, you are a soldier. Okay? Yes, you are. Okay, the way the ideology and the way they set this country up is there wasn't supposed to be a standing army. There wasn't supposed to be a set-in-stone ruler or person in power that cannot be removed easily. Or a permanent person in power, I guess. And a standing army that controlled the government was not supposed to be there. Citizens were required to become the army whenever a threat was imposed upon the state or the country. Okay, more or less defend yourself. That is what the original thing is. And the real interpretation of the Second Amendment is that when people take control of the government and are unjust and doing things which are considered illegal, like not defending the Constitution, which is considered by the President or any elected official or member of the armed forces as an act of treason, the citizens of this country, if the government fails to uphold what it's supposed to do legally, which it is doing now, little by little, when the whole thing comes down to the very end and it's up to the citizens to rebel and remove this government from power. Basically, that's what the country's all about. A lot of people disagree, but pure and simple, that's kind of the way it is. And what do I mean by, the government not doing what it's supposed to do? The economic crisis that's upon us. Put gun control and all that to the side. The economic crisis, the fact that 47% of the people in this country are collecting some sort of check other than putting it in to the Social Security program. I'm not an accountant, and I didn't go to college, but when people are drawing out of any account or that 47% and 53% are putting in, you're kind of cutting it close, and when it goes the other way where 51% are drawing out and 49% are putting in, I think it don't work. It kind of comes to zero, there's no money. And the biggest problem is this country's broke. And the government ain't doing nothing about it. Because A, I don't think they could, and B, if they did take measures to correct what's going on, like they did in the European countries with the austerity movements, this country would slip into anarchy. Okay? There's a lot of serious problems that we're facing now as a country. And all this stuff with the gun control and the stupidity and the way people act with, well, I'm a liberal, nobody should have guns, well, I'm on the right and everybody should be armed to the teeth, and the liberals are idiots, and this is childish. It don't matter one way or the other. Okay? And for people to openly on Facebook name-calling, childish name-calling and all this other stuff is totally ridiculous. Does nothing to support anyone's point of view. Doesn't help the liberals, doesn't help the conservative right, doesn't help the average person just trying to get by in life, which is becoming more and more difficult to do, irregardless of gun bans or anything else. When they're going to increase your taxes, lower your wages, increase the cost of everything that you use in your everyday life. They got you there. What are you going to do? Guns, no guns, not a point. They're just using one point to drive and totally, when they're dividing the country, they're polarizing the people against each other. And everybody knows when you want to pull a fast one, get everybody divide and conquer, get everybody arguing, and then they can do some real nasty stuff to you. And I think that's what's going on. And a lot of it, too, is the fault of people in general. Like I said, I emailed everybody, and everywhere you go, there's wild rumors. Ammunition is going to cost double, and all this other stuff. You can't buy an assault rifle, magazines, clips, anywhere online. They're telling you it's taken them a month to process the orders that have come in. If they're already out of stock. Okay, if you can find anything, then the price is going up. Of course, everybody wants it, so now it's going to cost 5 times more. And the thing is, people do that. People will put a price tag 5 times more on something. But the thing is, the reason they get away with it is because people will pay it. People will pay $1 a round for .223 ammo. You know, it used to be 32 cents around, 6 months ago. But it shows that people don't trust the government. People are opportunistic. They're all trying to make a buck, and they don't care who they screw over. It's like total madness. Everyone's going crazy, buying up everything. The liberals are screaming that they should be outlawed and confiscated and everything else, and it's like total mayhem. And the people to blame for is society itself. A, by behaving ridiculously like this, and B, not taking corrective actions. Not sitting there, you got a computer, if you're watching this, you're watching it on a computer or phone. Contact your elected representative. Tell them what's on your mind. Okay? That is what you do to change things. If everybody took the time just to send an email and tell them, this is what I think, they will listen to it. Just keep it simple, keep it sane, without getting crazy, and just send them a little short email and say, hey, look, and it has to be on a topic that's in the media. They'll look at that, because there's probably somebody just scans through all these ridiculous emails and deletes them all, but send something that person will worry about getting reelected. Okay, and then that's how you do it. That's how you get your elected officials to do what they're supposed to do, instead of this total madness going on now. I've been ranting, and I can't even, it's so complex and twisted, I can't keep a straight thought, but that's my take on it.